Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and today I'm going to show you the Longhorn Museum in the town of Pleasanton, Texas, which is directly south of San Antonio, about 30 miles south. It has a large collection of horns, mounted deer and bulls, and many things from the old Western days. They have quite an amazing collection here. So I'm going to show you around inside, but first, let me show you what they have outside. Right out front is this Cactus Garden, and I'm going to go show you what they've got behind the building. We've got a depot here with a caboose out front. Here's the office inside the depot, and here's the telegraph department. And this map shows where the train went from Corpus Christi up to Pleasanton, which is a junction here, then goes up to San Antonio, and off to the left it goes to Uvalde. There are other tracks that go down south and off to Laredo, which is there, and then going way off into West Texas. And these red lines are all other railroad tracks that goes off into East Texas over to Houston right there. So this is the ticket booth, and there's the train schedule, and this would be the waiting room and luggage cart. So they've kept it in pretty good condition. And right outside the caboose, they've got this big windmill sitting almost on the ground here. That's the main building. And then let's check out this side building, which is full of windmills. Wow, that's the curved design. Look at all these. They keep indoors so they don't break in the wind, I guess. They're probably kind of fragile by now. This is from 1890, 1880. This two-blade one is from 1937. And this big white and green one is 1878. That's 1892, 1890. This is called the Star Mill, 1868. A lot of these are from pumping water out of the ground, is what they were used for. 1893. Nice collection of windmills. That's 1879, 1908, 1870. I wonder what works best, these curved ones like that or the flat ones? I don't know. Well, this is a very nice collection they have here. And to start off with inside is this 22-year-old Longhorn steer. It's been standing here for a mighty long time, but it is still harmful. And next to him is this 141-year-old horse-driven hearse. And here is the info on it. Says it was used in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Let's look inside the back. Got a casket or a coffin here actually. Just plain wood. That's the lid. Nothing in it. Kind of hard to see it from the side with this curtain. Got some small displays about Indians. There's some Indian puppets. A lot of pictures and other artifacts like this, Indian artifacts. Some models and some more up here. There's a stagecoach and a lot of deer mounted on the wall there. And over here, this is a bunkhouse where this guy's sleeping. And here in the Texas, we have several different types of barbed wire. Man sleeps with his guns handy. Just in case something happens in the middle of the night. You never know in those days, I guess. All kinds of things here. Saddles. Pair of chaps. So many things from the old Western days. More saddles. And this is, guess what? The bank that was. There's the bank safe. An old scale. One of those old manual scales. And they've got some cash registers. All sorts of things here. Brush County Longhorn. And that is like a general store. And here is a leather baby buggy from 1940. Wow, that'll last. This looks like a typical home. The spinning wheel, fireplace. Next to that is the bedroom. And here is their only permanent resident. Well, in the kitchen here is the mom, but she doesn't look happy. Here's an old, whatever you call it, to store up dishes. And an electric refrigerator. Back in those days, they put the air compressor on top. They got a whole lot of these little models of things. And here's a big spinning wheel. And I bet you can't guess what this is. It is a Chinese wedding party. This old bell. All sorts of stuff here. Some under glass like that and some not. So I can get a better view of anything that's not under glass. There's a couple old wheelchairs and a dentist chair. And these mounted deer are all over the place. Bunch of them over here on the walls. These are Longhorn bulls. Look at that mural This is a back room where they can have group parties. And look at all of these deer. Wow. These are all mule deers on this row. And they've got a lot more barbed wire along the wall here. All different styles of barbed wire. It's amazing how many there are. I've seen museums with just hundreds and hundreds of barbed wire, all different styles. Here's some outfits, which are powwow dance clothes, modern style. And then they've got a whole lot of these big stuffed animals all along here. A big bear, antelopes, and more mounted on the wall. So many of them. And this is a chuck wagon, mostly full of books right now, but let's look at the rear where they do the cooking. All these utensils. This folds up and locks into place there. Here's a mail wagon with the female in it. One of these old storage chests. Got two small buggies. And this, you see how the side is all faded there? You look inside of it and it says KBO something, land and cattle. So apparently the lettering on the outside just got faded off in all those years. I don't see a sign, but this might be what you call a Conestoga without the tarp on it. On this side is an Indian tent. Lots more deer and antelope, whatever it is, on the wall there. And old telephones and a PBX. Here's a pump organ from 1887. And there's two more organs or pianos. 3, 4, 5. They got a total of 6 of these. This one says 1857. Old radio. And here is a radio station. See this guy, one of the early disc jockeys. Jimmy Ray with KBOP, K-Bop. Nice. That's a 33 in the third, and this is a 78 RPM. It was used up until 1999. Well, folks, I think this is a very nice collection. If you're coming through this part of Texas, definitely stop and take a look. Good day, folks.